Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Villains on the Rebirth server. We are with Nightmare Lass, our level 27 Mastermind, who has 600,000 experience, 88,000 to go to get to her next level, 90 million influence, and we are on a story arc for Doc Buzzsaw, who says, "Ah well, I've seen Nightmare Lass. There's been a minor setback. My test subject, my first super freak, has cruelly betrayed my work and my trust. Well, that wasn't foreseeable." He's gone renegade, and even now he gathers together slag golems to destroy me. I fear that he's no longer himself. Perhaps the coral shard itself has taken control. Oh, what a science have I wrought! I sought only to turn a man into a metal-encased juggernaut of destruction, powered by the unknown properties of mysterious living crystal. How could it have all gone wrong? Nightmare Last Super Freak must be destroyed. Okay, I guess we're going to go destroy the Super Freak. Thank you for your assistance. Alright, so my guess is this is probably either the last or second to last mission in this story arc. After this, I am probably going to wander over to Nerva Archipelago and see if I can get some, get some broker action going there with newspaper missions and the like. Pardon me, I just had to take a drink for just a sec. Okay, so this is our last mission. We will summon our minions and go in there and kick some butt and take some names. We're still on +1 missions. Should be okay. Now, if this is an elite boss, we could have some issues at +1 if it's a +2 elite boss, but we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, I'm going to summon my minions. As you guys have seen in the past, like a couple of episodes, I've taken to summoning these guys outside the mission door because some of these missions have you get ambushed at the mission door. If you're wondering what this thing without a master is, this is a kind of like a zone event that happens in one section of the zone. I'm not going to participate in it because we're in the middle of our story arc. And in we go. Sound of crashing rocks and laughter. Alright guys, you're going to come with me. Oh, this is a huge cave. You can see by how small the corridors are. I'm going to zoom in so I can see the actual cave map. But so defeat the super freak. It doesn't seem like we have to fight the whole mission, but obviously we're going to have to fight our way in. Looks like I might have over-aggroed here. The little guys are getting hurt. Bigger guys aren't so bad. Alright. That wasn't too bad. That was just a single spawn. I thought I saw another guy from one of the other spawns come over here, and I thought we aggroed two, but looks like it was just one. If we take a look at the map, try to do map logic, my guess is he's going to be over here somewhere. We'll see. There's no way of knowing whether he'll be in the north side or the south. What was the old D&D map trick is always go to the right or always go to the left, so that you know that you're always going down a corridor you haven't been down before. So we'll do right. This is a huge map of just empty corridors. Seems to me they could have consolidated this thing. I mean, what's the point of making somebody go along empty corridors with nothing in them? No glowies, No creatures, just empty. Seems kind of pointless. I guess they're trying to give you the sense of bigness, you know, like it's a large area. And it does definitely give you that sense, but it's also not very exciting to be just flying around an empty area. So there is a red-conning lieutenant. Let's see if we can bring him to us. I don't know if I'm going to hit this guy because he is a red con. Nope. Let's try with an inspiration. See if that'll let me hit him. I guess I'm going to need a second accuracy on teleport foe. But it's certainly not... Oh, wow, man. I just cannot hit him, huh? It doesn't show my 2-hit in here? That's weird. Oh, okay, I aggroed him. Oh, we're fine. The freeze, locking him down, helps a huge amount. He can't do anything to us while he's held, so we definitely want to increase the duration of that. Wow, that thing's 1,000 XP just for one guy. Alright guys, you need to follow me. The biggest problem in this room is going to be whether they like fall down into the cracks, my minions. There's another slag pile. We're up above. Alright, well, go get him. That's it, lock him down, that's what we want. Yep, he was being a bit of a pain running all over the place, but Curly took care of it. Yeah, he's really awesome. I really like that hold. Again, I don't really know whether the masterminds who play the demon summoners like that it does a hold, or whether they would rather have DPS. I certainly prefer the hold, right? Because we do enough damage, and it's very helpful to have a lockdown like that, right? Because then they can't shoot back, and especially if it's something like a lieutenant, he gets 1 or 2 hits, and then one hit is all he's going to get, and he's frozen. So I don't even have to heal these guys, right? If it's only one enemy, I can actually shoot at him because he can't do anything, and I don't need to heal. Now, I have no idea if this is where the boss is. This could be a huge waste of time. I think you guys need to stay put while I look around. Wow, there's hardly anybody in here. It's a pretty empty map. Yeah, so from a, I don't know, map design perspective, I'm not really clear on why you would make such a huge map with so few enemies to fight. Like, what is the point of that? So there's a slag heap. Are these guys coming? They should be my buddies. You guys coming? Are they confused? Where are you guys? Come on. Let's go. What are you doing? Follow me. Come on, guys. Oh, I'm invisible. That's why. Alright. That helps. Now they're coming. I always forget that they can't follow my orders when they're invisible. So you can attack this guy. And there's another lieutenant. I think it was Kievar was saying that I'm gonna have to watch him when Curly does the cold freeze attack. It looks like he's giving the enemy the finger, which is pretty hilarious. My gosh, look at the size of this thing. And it's all nothing. I fought, what, 5 enemies, 6 enemies in this whole mission? You could have done this entire thing in 3 rooms. Like, what is the point of this? There's nobody in here. Why would you make a map this empty? Now I gotta go back because there is another way out of here. I normally like the caves, but this has got to be my least favorite one because I can never remember how to get into some of these cavities. Here we go. Look at this. I mean, look at the design of this map. Is this ridiculous? Alright, whoever designed this map needs to go back to school. Alright, well there's the boss. So we'll do Hell on Earth with Curly. We're going to give him some defense. We're going to give Larry some defense. And... well, that happened a little faster than I wanted, but that's alright. Now this guy is +1 to me, so we should be okay. He is an elite boss, so this is going to be rough. And he's going to be doing lots of damage to my guys. But the slow is really helping. Let's make Curly more accurate. No, I don't want him running away because there's another guy over here. Try to keep him alive. They're doing alright. Oh, we lost one guy. And Larry's hurt. No, he's better. Give Curly an inspiration. And a heal. We definitely want to keep Curly alive. Oh man, he's really killing the little guys. Let's bring him back. We're getting close. Man, he can one-shot him. Let's have Curly do a little more damage. Healing inspiration on Mo. Oh, and there went one of my big guys. But we got him. Good job, guys. And we earned a badge. The Fixer badge. Not bad. Well, they made it against a +1 elite boss. That's good. I think a +2 elite boss would have probably been too much. But +1 we were able to do. And she says she lives by the cybernetic monstrosity. Powered by living coral, all too often dies by cybernetic monstrosities powered by living coral. Fortunately, you have helped me avoid this fate. I think I shall shelve my plans for the Super Freak for a time. Instead, concentrate on another project. Alright, so I think we're going to head to Nerva and see what we can do there, what kind of trouble we can get up to there. We don't need the magic damage enhancement. Well, we did pretty well, guys. You need to use inspirations and stuff, but that's fine. Our demons did really well. Curly's awesome. He really helped us out. And also, I think, too, it probably helped quite a bit to have this extra 33% or so healing, so that when Mo and Larry were doing their heals, which they did a couple of times in that battle, they healed a little bit more. So, we have some recipes we can make, but we don't really need to make any of those right now, so I'm going to hold off. Let's head to Nerva. Nerva Archipelago is for levels 25 to 40, so we're going to just go ahead and see if we can start it now. And one of the other zones is like 30 to 40. St. Marshall, I think, and then Granville is 40 to 50. So there should be a broker in here. Stella the Mouth, right? So that's who we want to work with. She's right over here. But before she talks to us, we're going to have to do some newspaper missions. Hello, hon, I'm Stella the Mouth. Don't let that scare you off, though. I can keep a secret if you're on my good side. They call me the Mouth because I'm tapped into everything going on around here. So, newspaper mission time. So I'm going to start this. I'll do, I guess, one. Let's see how long have we been on here. 17 minutes. So we'll do one mission together, and then I'm going to just do newspaper missions till I get Stella to talk to me and give me a contact, and we'll try to get some new story arcs going in this zone. Let's see what they got for us. Luddites. I haven't fought the Luddites yet, I don't think. Let's go ahead and fight them. We're almost halfway through level 27. So this is sort of like the evil version of, I guess, Talos Island, kind of. Where it's one big island and a couple of small ones. And lots of ocean. And let's summon our demons. It's just so cool. I think in my D&D campaign, which I play every other Saturday with my friends, if anybody ever summons a demon, I'm going to describe it exactly the way it looks in this game, because it looks so cool. This like big hole opening up of the ground, this bright orange energy underneath and flame, and they just crawl out and grab onto the ground and lift themselves out, and then it closes up behind them. That's really cool. But we're in another cave, but this one's nowhere near as big as the other one. Hopefully it won't be as empty either. We're looking to kidnap Camille from the Luddites. Oh, there's Luddites. There you go. Oh no, they're two. I thought these were Luddites. Alright. So now we're into the red ink men, which are sort of higher level 2 than the green and the yellow. You can see how my guys are just tearing them up. If it's not something like an elite boss, they're just getting pounded. Oh, there are two over here too. I missed them. That was silly. Alright, we're fine. So the red ink men have the ability to do like kinetic energy on you and slow you down. That's what they're doing. We hear that like hissing noise. That's them slowing down my guys. What they're doing is they're draining speed from you and giving it to themselves, I believe. I've never actually played kinetic as a power set. It's supposed to be really fun. I have never played it. It's another one of these, you know, power sets that's been on my list literally since the week the game came out. Yeah, someday I want to play this. Never got around to it. But hey, I'm getting around to a few things. I got a Stalker to level 50. We're now halfway through leveling up our Mastermind. Not really halfway because the lower levels go faster than the upper levels, but we're at the halfway point in terms of the level number. It's actually slightly more than that, right? So, moving along. I've got a Brute going who's Savage Melee, which is something that didn't even exist in launch. I still need to do Dark Melee. I also want to at some point do a Robot Mastermind because that seems pretty cool also. Ooh, Sorcerer, yuck. Alright, let's see if Curly can trap him. Yes! Oh, yes, good job, Curly. That's why I went after him first. Right, because I wanted to stop him from teleporting, and it looks like we have done so. Now the Ink Man is no problem. Yeah, so that is super helpful that Curly throws out that that hold right away. And there is the girl we need to kidnap, and we have a boss. So let's say Larry this time. We'll give Larry Hell on Earth. And let's give Curly some extra accuracy, and let's go ahead and attack. It's just a regular red boss instead of a purple elite, so we should be fine. He's going to do a little damage to my guys. Oh, and I'm stunned. So that's not good. Can't do anything until I become unstunned. There we go. And now he's locked in, so that takes care of it. And there we go. Now we just got to lead her out. Alright, well I'm going to land because she can't go as fast as flight, so we'll just... Oh, I got to turn stealth off also, right? Or she won't be able to follow me. Let's go, honey. Well, at least this isn't too big of a cave network. It's not like the last one. Oh, there's an ambush. Now they're going to hit me with this power, which is a speed drain, siphon speed, which I don't really care about because my minions are doing most of this stuff. So it'll slow down my recharge on my heals. But as you can see, we don't really need to do a lot of healing at this point against minions. So that's alright. No big deal. Is she coming? And that should be the end of it. Mission complete. Okay guys, see you later. Alright, so that was a pretty quick mission, but we've been at this for a while, and the rest of these are just newspaper missions. So what I'm going to do, just the last couple minutes, is I'm going to take you to the base. If I can find the base portal here. I'm going to take you to the base, and I'll just show you what I've gotten done. Not much, because we don't have a lot of cash. I've earned almost 100,000 prestige for the supergroup. We've spent a bunch of it. We have about 50,000 left, because I spent about 50,000, 60,000, something like that. I bought the smallest of the base workshop areas. It's just a tiny little room. I'm sure I'm going to regret it, because I'm going to have to move everything into a new workshop when I get the money for a bigger one. That was an ambush or something, but we're going to go into the base, so they won't be able to bother me in there. In we go. So here's our base. I moved some things around because well, the way I had it, I couldn't fit in a hallway because there was something in every square and it didn't count. It couldn't like connect up. So I created this second room. This is the workshop. It's not very big. It's, I guess, about the same size as this room. Actually, half the size. And but there's room to put a couple of storage containers. So this is a storage cabinet, and it'll hold 100 items, right? So if I want, I can drag the oranges into here, I believe. Why is it not letting me? Oh, I bet I have to have it in my personal storage. Let's see. Yep, so we can drag the oranges from here into there, and I guess drag the oranges into me. So this will be a little bit of a pain, but there you go. And so I can slowly put in the orange salvage, and as we do that, it'll clear out the vault. And it just goes into the salvage rack, right? And so this salvage rack will be able to hold up to 100 items, and that like almost doubles that more than doubles what we have in the vault. So there's room in here to put like 3 of these, maybe 4 if I line one up there. So that's like 400 salvage plus the 170 or so that you can 200 or so that you can carry on yourself and in your vault. So that's like 600 salvage. That should be enough, at least to be starting out with. On the other hand, I don't know that I want to fill this thing, because then I'm not going to be able to generate a hallway moving off of it. So I may want to put like a hallway back here. What I really need to do probably is delete some of the stuff in here, make an exit off of this wall, and then make a big workshop and then move all of my stuff in there. But I won't be able to do that for quite a while, because we're going to need a lot of prestige for that. In any case, that's what the base looks like, and I think we'll stop here. Next time I come back, I'll hopefully be getting ready to start a story arc for Nerva Archipelago. Until then, I am Scrapperlock, and this has been City of Heroes on the Rebirth server.